respect, I think my evaluator was on drugs this morning. However, I do have a passion for Wagner, dearly beloved. When we hear the best in the world, it's got to be Wagner. His best erotic work was Tristan and Isolde. In fact, I've been known to go to the opera, and during the second act, I've been known to rip my clothes off. However, when I do, the people out around me run and sit elsewhere. And what we decided to do was present the Wagner music to the pygmies in the darkest Africa. And as you can see, they're practically naked. And if I'm going to work with the pygmies, I got to go in their environment. Here I'm naked. I call this, hold on. No, it's the backside. I call this old man on the run. I figured if we present the second act of Tristan and Isolde, as erotic as it is, we would get these people to copulate. And their birth rate would increase 400%. And they would, instead of taking people like me and shrinking their heads, they would take their disadvantaged, impoverished, the people that aren't going to survive, and shrink their heads and export them to America to make money where they could continue their copulation and their enjoyment of life. However, Wagner can only go so far. The problem is, when I started playing Wagner to them, that England had sent them enough condoms that they couldn't make 400% more children. In fact, the population decreased. But I kept playing the music, ripping my clothes off, playing the music. And finally, they got the idea. And the population started growing and growing. And through Wagner, I felt that I reached my high point, my ecstasy in Africa. And I had to move on to other countries. So I took my Wagner experience back to Bill Murray's home. Because whenever I gave an exhortation on Wagner here, he turned his nose up at it. However, when I played it, and his wife listened to it, Dee pleaded with Bill, please give Wagner a chance. And through the hard work, their 6 kids have more grandkids. Because he passed the experience along. And no longer is he throwing out a baseball with a rope on it. He's throwing out Wagner tunes. So everyone in his family can enjoy the ecstasy that I've always enjoyed. In final postscript, Bill said, leave my clothes on. Mr. Toastmaster.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce our third speaker today. As you know, know Toastmasters is one of the most exciting and ever-changing organizations on this planet. They never stay still. And there is a new manual